Hey everybody, Tower of God chapter 623 is out, and some wild stuff happened in this chapter. I mean, nothing too crazy, no family leaders fighting yet, but we did get some good setup. So we start off with Endorsi. She is getting molested by all of Holan's bugs. I mean, she even calls it like sexual assault or harassment, somewhere along those lines, and they even go in her boobs. And of course, that's where she is hiding the chest piece, because as soon as the bug goes in her boob, Holan finds it. And Holan, I mean, he looks like he's seen better days. This guy looks so drained. It looks like he's aged like a couple fucking decades. He is super old and tired, man. I mean, God. I guess all the trauma he's been through with Gastang and seeing his people die in front of him and Traumarai abusing him even more has really caught up to him. So man, Holan, I think he needs to be put to rest. This guy's been through enough and he needs to die already. All of a sudden, before Holan could give the chest piece of Traumarai, this blue Shinsu stuff comes out of nowhere, and it is no one other than Enkidu. Wow, I did not expect Enkidu to show up out of nowhere in front of Traumarai. I mean, this is pretty much suicide, because Traumarai, along with the other family leaders, are the only ones who can kill him. So this is kind of a waste of Enkidu if he's really just that emotional and that upset, which is understandable. It really is understandable, because I mean, he's been locked up for, man, thousands and thousands of years, and that rage has been pent up for all that time. Like, he's just lashing out. But I mean, he can. There's other ways to get revenge on family leaders. I mean, Valbriar just told him that there's a whole group dedicated to killing the family leaders. But going to Traumarai, maybe messing with him, awakening his memories. I mean, yeah, he'll fuck with him a little bit, but Traumarai can still kill him if he gets too upset. So I don't know. I thought they were going to go with the revolutionaries, or they were going to go to Rachel, which Balrog was supposed to go to, because she's stuck and she's still in the sprout. So at first, Traumarai is not fazed by Enkidu revealing himself, but it takes a moment to soak in, and then he's like, oh right, Enkidu, what the hell, what is he doing here? I remember that guy. So Enkidu keeps tormenting Traumarai, and he says, like, why don't you tell the people the truth, that it was you who killed Amy Hughes, and you blamed me for it. So Traumarai is trying to remember more memories, and he sees like a little ghost of Amy Hughes beneath him. And he says, oh right, that was a person, or I guess a creature, as Traumarai refers her to, that was tormenting me in my dreams. And the whole scene with Traumarai and Enkidu ends just like that. Wow. And with that, we are already halfway through the chapter. This might be the shortest review I've ever made, because really, nothing happened in this chapter. It's all setup, and like the most bare minimum setup I've seen in a while. So with all that said, there's not really much to say about this scene, other than Traumarai really does not look at this Amy Hughes as a person. He refers to her as a creature, even though she was a woman he loved. I mean, we can give this another chapter to try to like guess what happened. Maybe he doesn't realize that she was in love with him, or vice versa, like they were together, and he just thinks she's a bothersome creature in his mind that for some reason she keeps reminding him of something. I don't really know, but I think context is important here, and Traumarai really did not give a shit about this girl, and he sees her as a creature at the very end of the day. As for Enkidu, I think Traumarai will get fed up with his shit, and Traumarai will just try to kill him for two reasons. One, he's annoyed with him, and two, he knows of all his atrocities, so Traumarai just might get rid of him. But Enkidu might be under the impression that since Traumarai doesn't remember anything, he's gonna keep him alive, just like with Gastang. But Gastang was already killing him. I don't know if Enkidu will think that he'll get away with it this time again. But other than that, I think what Enkidu should have done, he should have played the long game, and he should have teamed up with Kirin and the other revolutionary people and used his unique blessings to get an upper hand on the family leaders. But this is like, there's a good chance it's a suicide, because he's going up against the people that can kill him. But other than that, not much else to say. I think Gastang will come in here. He's gonna interrupt Traumarai from killing Enkidu, and he's gonna start fighting, and Enkidu is gonna pretty much act as like, I don't know, a witness to Traumarai's atrocities, or like one person that can give the first-hand information about what he's done. And Gastang will try to preserve him to keep him like, you know, on good terms with the other family leaders, I guess, to like try to sway them to his side. I'm not really sure. Enkidu is kind of in a weird position right now, but I guarantee Gusting is going to come here and stop Enkidu from dying. So our next and final scene for this chapter is Dumas and Bomb. So Bomb wakes up and he immediately sees Dumas and he's like, oh shit, it's Dumas, and he starts attacking him right away. So as I predicted, Bomb and Dumas are gonna fight right away because Bomb is enraged. The last thing he remembers is his friends being killed firsthand by Dumas. I don't even think he remembers or knows that Gusting kind of molested his memories a little bit, and he didn't even know Gusting was there probably. So Bomb is just already going attacking Dumas, and he asks him where Khun and Rock are, and Dumas tells him, well, they're inside my body and Khun is dead. So if you had any plans to revive him, it's already too late. So Bomb is in denial like he was when we last saw him, and he just starts fighting back Dumas, and Dumas tries using one of his killer moves that he used in a branch leaders with his claw, and it scathes Bomb. Well, scathing is kind of like, it like pierces him a little bit, it makes him bleed, but Bomb is able to avoid it, and Bomb is like, I have to get inside his body. So finally about time, Bomb is using some of his power, a pretty decent percentage of it at least, and he uses both thorns and his Shinsu black hole sphere, and he somehow enters Dumas's body. So we cut into Dumas's body and we see that badass again, and he gives Bomb the side eye. He's like, oh, this kid again. And Dumas is like, how the fuck did you get in here, and why did you get in here? You do know the only way out is by me killing you, right? And Bomb is like, no, there's also another way I can get out, and it is by killing you instead. And with that, the chapter ends. So yeah, Bomb and Dumas are gonna fight. Khun is apparently dead. I think Khun's firefish and Bomb's revival abilities are gonna work together and bring Khun back to life. Rock is captured, and I think this fight, it's gonna be a struggle for Bomb, but he's gonna win for sure. Cause I mean, Bomb has so much power in him. He has Leviathan, the souls, the blue and red Tharissa. What is it, the two thorns. He has too many powers to not win against Dumas. I mean, Bomb is just too OP at this point, bro. He can't lose, and losing to Dumas 2 times in a row is just dumb, dude. That can't happen. So I think Bomb is gonna win, but it's gonna be an extreme difficult victory, and Bomb is just gonna be able to use all his powers this time, not like last time. For whatever reason, he had to hold back all his powers. He couldn't use them, but now he can. I mean, literally nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. He didn't get more powerful or anything, but now he's gonna be able to win because I guess he has the proper anger in him to trigger his victory. So now he's gonna fight properly, which he could have won before, but he just didn't want to activate his powers. So with that said, there's not much else to say about this chapter. It was really short. I don't know if that's a bad sign, or if SIU is getting burnt out, or if he just needed a break, but we've been getting a few short chapters now. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, in the grand scheme of things, we're probably gonna get a better one next chapter. But yeah, there's really not much else to say. I pretty much went over all my thoughts. So let me know what you guys think of this chapter with the Dumas and Bomb fight. Do you think Bomb will win? I think he will. It only makes sense that he will win, and he's gonna have to try to revive Khun and save Rock. I mean, Gustang's out of the picture. He's gonna go get busy with Traumarai, so it's not like he's gonna save him again. And what do you think about Enkidu and Traumarai? I think Traumarai is gonna lose his shit, flip out, and try to kill Enkidu, but Gusting is gonna stop that from happening. And with all that said, thank you so much for watching this video, everyone, and I will see you in the next review.